made 45 years ago. Loving v. Virginia ended the prohibition against interracial marriage. And today, we can celebrate another step on the road to ending discrimination. Certainly, I as a child could not have imagined how that decision would affect my life. And so today, I'm thinking about the children in our community who don't even know how many doors have just been opened to them because of the decision made today. I have the privilege to work with young people, and I spoke to a couple of them today, and I'll tell you what they said. One girl said, "My parents are gay, and they deserve to be together. They love each other. They're happy, and I grew up in a happy home. They've given me the same opportunities as anyone else." Another student said, "I feel I'm more inclusive and accepting because my family's different. I understand what it's like to be different." And this one, "Can you imagine that in 20 years we will look back and wonder what all the fuss was about who you loved?" And finally, this student and a friend of mine who said, "I identify as the A in LGBTQ&A. I'm the ally. Though I'm not gay, I'm a full supporter because I'm close to many in the LGBTQ community." So I want to celebrate today because our children each day are one step closer to that community and to lives without discrimination. I'm excited for the challenges ahead. We won't stop until we are expected to love who we love and create lives of meaning and impact with the people who move our hearts. Join us. There's a lot to do. Thank you.
It's a powerful message and tough to follow. Thank you, Stacy. So good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Greg Holden, and I'm here as a supporter of equality. I'm here as a friend of many who've waited a long time for today. And I'm also proud to be here representing your Chamber of Commerce as a member of the Board of Governors. The St. Petersburg Chamber of Commerce works hard to put politics aside in our activities and our work and focus on people. And I really think that's what we're here today doing, is focusing on people and celebrating people and the quality of life that's really important here in St. Petersburg. So I want you to know, if you are not aware, the Chamber has a standing committee that is focused on diversity. It's focused on ending discrimination and is very clearly aware of and working on the campaign that equality means business. You know, we're a chamber focused on business and business issues, and we think equality is a primary driver of that. I appreciate the chance to say a couple words and be here with you. And love is love. So thanks for having me.
Thank you. My name's Jeff Danner. I've had the privilege for 8 years now to serve you on the city council here in the city of St. Petersburg. I think normally I would say welcome to the Sunshine City, but today we might be more likely to see a rainbow out here with this weather. My daughter, who's now 20 and about to make me a grandfather, came home from kindergarten one day with a little boy that walked her home and asked, "How come Ben, who has two moms, their moms can't get married?" And I thought it was so cool at kindergarten for her to ask that question and be part of a community that was accepting of that. So I think it's a great day today. And everybody knows here, the city of St. Petersburg doesn't tolerate discrimination. Some of the things we've done in the last few years is we were the first city in the Tampa Bay area to include sexual orientation in our human rights ordinance. In 2011, we applied same-sex benefits to all employees in the city of St. Petersburg. In 2012, one of the first cities to have a domestic registry. And then just a few weeks ago, for the first time during the reading of the Pride Proclamation, all 8 council members signed that proclamation recognizing this month as Pride Week in preparation for Saturday's events. Diversity, equality, and inclusion is certainly a staple of this community, and this is just a remarkable day, and I thank you all for being part of this wonderful community.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for coming out and celebrating with us. My name is Brian Whitfield, and I'm the Managing Director for Equality Florida. And for anybody who doesn't know, Equality Florida is the state's largest civil rights organization dedicated to securing full equality for Florida's lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. Today is a day many of us have been working for a very long time. Today, the Supreme Court of the United States struck down Section 3 of the so-called Defense of Marriage Act, and thereby is prohibiting the federal government from denying the existence of marriages for same-sex couples. Also importantly today, the Supreme Court took actions that have the net effect of ensuring 38 million more Americans, residents in California, will live in a city, in a county, in a state that recognizes full marriage equality for all of its residents. Today is truly a quantum leap forward for securing full LGBT equality across our nation. Unfortunately, there's a but, there's an however, and that's here in Florida. Because among everything, of all the things that today is, today must be a call to action. For people who live in Florida and in other states that prohibit marriage equality through constitutional amendments or otherwise, today's actions may leave us even further behind. See, it's an interesting thing when it comes to federal benefits, because often the state's in charge of providing those benefits and those protections. So some benefits and protections from the federal government are based on where you went and got married, your state of celebration. But many others depend upon where you live. And there's a lot of debate going on right now. A lot of brilliant legal minds are trying to figure out where this leaves us. But it has the potential for leaving us even further behind. The answer is simple, but it's not easy. We have to undo Florida's constitutional ban on marriage equality. And to that end, Equality Florida has joined forces with the Freedom to Marry, a national organization based in New York, to launch a Get Engaged campaign. And a Get Engaged campaign is going to be the biggest challenge Equality Florida has ever undertaken. It's going to be also the most important challenge we've ever undertaken. It's going to be the most expensive challenge we've ever undertaken. But we have to educate Floridians on the importance that marriage means to us. We are going to win this battle. Already today, as we stand here, 54% of Floridians support full marriage equality for same-sex couples. So, the purpose behind Get Engaged, the purpose behind today's call to action is to change hearts and minds of our neighbors, our coworkers, our family, our friends who maybe aren't there 100% for us yet. We have to pull them across the border. 60% vote is what it requires to add a constitutional amendment in Florida, and we think it's doable with a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of concentrated resources. I want everybody to visit imengaged.org when you go home, or now on your phone, or wherever you're going to do it, and make sure you share that with other people. There are a ton of resources there. You can download logos, you can download posters. You'll see more and more of this information coming out. We literally have just launched it in the last 10 days. So it's very important that people who believe that freedom means freedom for everyone in America stands up with us, be counted, and have their vote counted as well. In closing, while today is a huge day for celebration, we have to recognize that the Supreme Court of the United States fell short by not making freedom to marry for everyone the law of the land in the United States. We have to ensure that the freedom to marry for everyone is the law of the land in Florida. Get engaged.